A spring storm system is bringing wintry weather to the northern U.S. and 3 days potentially of severe weather for the central and eastern U.S. So we've got a classic spring storm that's bringing wintry weather to northern states like South Dakota, Minnesota, Wisconsin, and 3 days potentially of some severe weather here across the Central Plains and then the Ohio River Valley, eastern U.S. as we head into the weekend, and potentially the East Coast by Monday as well. We could see quite a line of storms and weather here for the eastern seaboard. So classic storm system and quite the temperature contrast too. Look at the warm front with this thing today. Highs are expected to be in the 80s in southern Minnesota, while northern Minnesota sees temperatures in the 30s with freezing rain. Classic setup, but even tighter temperature gradient than normal. Winter weather advisories north there, and then where it's dry, the opposite. Red flag warnings for Nebraska into portions of southwestern Minnesota, but could be getting a little weather there too. But wintry weather, we're talking several inches of snow for central Minnesota, and then along Lake Superior, much more snow even into the UP of Michigan, but also potential ice. This is the time of year where some northern states can get ice accumulations in portions of central and northeastern Minnesota, and especially northern Wisconsin into the UP of Michigan could be looking at a ½ inch or more of ice accumulation. You always prefer snow to that. And with all of that, marginal risk of severe weather today. Just probably some garden variety thunderstorms for the most part on the northern end of this system, but also again along the Gulf Coast. But we're really watching more the next few days. That's when we'll see more energy develop and this next wave, upper level wave, come through here late Saturday. This is going to kick off more wintry precip for the north, but also a couple days of severe weather as it moves east here late Sunday, especially for the central U.S. and then by Monday here for the East Coast. So we have a slight risk, level 2 out of 5 of severe weather for eastern Kansas into western Missouri and the northern portions of Oklahoma. This is late Saturday into Saturday night. And then Sunday, an enhanced risk, a huge area actually of an enhanced risk here from almost Michigan all the way into northern Louisiana that could see potentially some very strong storms here late Sunday to Sunday night. And that's a better tornado threat too. The storm system really drawing in and pushing eastward some of that Gulf moisture, dew points in the 50s and 60s headed east and southeast here to help fuel those storms over the next few days. So enough energy for some strong storms today, but just not quite the dynamics yet for much severe weather. So probably elevated storms, lightning and large hail in portions of southern Minnesota. But tomorrow there is more juice for these storms in Kansas and Missouri. But once again, it's probably going to be a late night event. So more elevated storms, a bigger hail threat. But as we head into Sunday, things come together more in terms of moisture, some of the upper level dynamics, shear, and that's why we're seeing a large area of a pretty significant tornado parameter from Louisiana through Illinois up into Indiana. So that's going to be the day where we see probably more in the way of tornadic activity. So late tomorrow, storms develop, but not till 10-11 p.m. So more of a hail and wind threat here with these storms in eastern Kansas and Missouri. Note the snow and ice all the while in Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Michigan. And then as we head into late Sunday, we're going to see storms fire along that same general area, but that broader scope here. This is why that enhanced risk is so big. Storms develop from Texas all the way almost into Michigan. And then a similar scenario for the East Coast here as we head into Monday, from Louisiana all the way up to potentially New Hampshire and Vermont could see the risk of some strong storms. So some active weather here as we head into Sunday and Monday, especially in wintry weather ahead of it.